up, what up? Man, Big Brandon Carter. Homie white boy Brian.
Hi guys. He said every time I ask you, you try to put it off. He asked me one other time, and I was dripping. We just finished the workout.
Man, these people love you, man. They love you. You see how much love you get in the videos, man? They love you. They don't care
I do appreciate the love, man. I just felt like I couldn't give my best because I just left it all in the gym. But you know, here we are. We're doing it now. We're doing it live. Let's do it.
So, what book you reading right now, Brian?
I'm reading The Upside of Your Dark Side.
You gotta talk into that.
Can y'all hear me? I'm reading The Upside of Your Dark Side, which was recommended by the homie Ty Lopez. And you haven't read this one yet, right?
Nah.
So it's a lot of people, and me included, have been guilty of kind of avoiding any negative emotions for the sake of trying to be happy or just like be in a good, positive state of mind, which, you know, there's a lot of arguments to say that that is a good way to be, but this book argues that being more whole and embracing having negative emotions and feeling those and using those and not always just trying to be so happy, but just trying to be more whole. That's kind of the premise of the book so far. I'm just getting into it, but I like it, and I feel like it's gonna help me a lot, and it might help some of y'all as well.
What's the name of it again?
The Upside of Your Dark Side.
Yeah, I thrive off anger. I wake up every day with hate in my heart. I thrive off anger. You know, the red. My favorite color is red, man. Signifies the blood of my enemies, my vanquished foes.
You had a much harder life than me growing up, you know. So like, it's easier for you to access that. Me, I have bits and pieces, but like, I don't have them just in my back pocket, ready to go all the time, you know.
And you don't like read all the comments like me, you know, like so like I can. Yeah. Sometimes what I do is like for motivation, like what I do is I save like the hate, like the comments that are hateful. Like I screenshot them, I save them. So like when I need some extra, if I want some extra motivation, some get up and go, I read some of them. I don't even have to save them anymore. I can kind of just open my YouTube Creators Studio app and just go through the comments. Oh yeah, there we go. That gets me going, because you know, the best revenge is massive success, you know. And I don't know. Yeah, man. I like that book.
Do you think you're sensitive? Like, would you call that a sensitive trait? That the fact that comments like that or anything like that, like where some people might just brush, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I guess I would say that people who say that, I mean, most likely don't have as many people talking to them, as many strangers talking to them a day as I do. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, like, you can say, oh man, this is how well, if I was on Mars, this is what I would do.
Right.
But like, you have no, like, most people have no, there's no way they can identify with. There's no way I can identify it, and there's nothing that can prepare you for this shit. You know, like, not to say I'm famous, like famous, but like, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything that can prepare you for this shit. I don't think there's no way you can. It's something different, man. So like, when I see like Justin Bieber acting all crazy shit or whatever, like, or anyone, Britney Spears, it's like, it's like I get it. Like, I mean, that's not gonna happen to me, you know. But like, it probably happened to them. They probably had it easy.
You already shaved your head. You know?
Yeah, so I'm good. You know, they probably had it a lot easier than me up until then. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's like this onslaught of adversity. I mean, anybody who says it's nothing is lying, man. Like, even Elliot talks about, like, even Elliot, he doesn't just ignore it like you would like, or like, it's not nothing. I mean, I brush it off a little bit. Like I don't get too wrapped up in it. You know,
you don't let it
I just use it. I could. You know what, Brian? There was a point where I was doing like brushing it off more, but I think it's better for me to use that.
Yeah, that's the premise of the book.
I think it's better for me to use it. That's interesting to read, man. I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna check that out. What book am I reading? Thanks for asking. I'm reading, right now I'm reading The Narrow Road by the guy who, actually Julian from RSD recommended this to me last time I saw him.
What's that about?
The dude who started Maxim magazine, he's like a good businessman, and it's just about business and what it takes. What it takes. What he said, there was a difference between desire and compulsion. Like, and you're saying that desire is not enough to really be successful. Like, wanting to is just not enough, you know. Like, it's got to be compulsive. It's got to be, and I mean, that resonated with me 100%. The thing is, I don't know how to develop that, nor does he give any. And I think either you want it or you don't. And if you don't, then just make peace with the fact that you don't want it that bad and just be a regular guy, you know, like, and just be happy with that, you know, like make the best out of that, I think, because I don't know how you develop that compulsion.
Yeah, I feel like if and when one of us figures that shit out, we need to write that down and figure it out.
You figure out.
Because most people don't want everything they talk about enough to really do what it takes to get it. You know, like even what we've done to an extent, like I feel like is not even close to where we want to be. So like we desire more than most, but are we as compulsive as we need to be to get to where we want? And how do we even influence others to increase their desire to where ours has always been, you know?
I don't think, even if I figured it out, I don't think I would teach it, because I don't know that it's good. Like, I don't know that it's something. I don't know that I'm better off than just a regular chode, you know, like or just a regular guy living a regular, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that I'm better off mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like maybe financially, but not. I don't know if I'm better off mentally than just like a regular guy who's just got a nice family, a balanced life. You know, he works a regular job, goes home to a family that loves him, and spends time with his family. He definitely spends more time with his family and friends than me. Probably has more friends than me. You know, right? Than you too, right? Like, and definitely probably spends more time with him. Like, I don't know that it's better.
Yeah,
it's compulsiveness, man. Like it's at the point where I can't stop. It's not even discipline anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that it's good. I know that it's what's required.
Yeah, it definitely lacks a little balance, if that's what's important.
If that's what's important to you, I think balance is I don't think you get balance and massive success, right? Because massive success, you have to be out of balance. You have to put this massive success above everything for a certain amount of time to achieve it. You can't, because then it's like you're not all in. I mean, like balance. If you're balanced, you're not all in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just you can't be balanced and all in. And I don't know if you're happier. I think once you get once you get there, and then you can start focusing. Like Ellie was talking about yesterday. He was talking about now focus on balance, but he wasn't balanced at first. He wasn't balanced when he was struggling, but now he's trying to get more balance and he's happy. But then people say, man, enjoy the journey. I mean, I think we have fun, but I don't even think about happiness or joy or like. All I think about is results and success.
It was cool to be at the, I don't even know what you call it, the little conference or interviews that Elliot was putting on yesterday with Ronnie Coleman and Rob and Dana Bailey. You know, there's a lot of very successful YouTubers there, and they were all sharing their stories, and Elliot was just kind of getting them to reveal a little bit more about their life, and he was talking about how he had to step back and not do videos for a while just to focus and protect himself so he could come back with a greater sense of self and more to offer through his videos. So that was kind of cool to hear because, like you said, you know, he struggled for a while, and then he got to a point where he felt like if he continued going, he would sacrifice more than just giving up a little bit of his soul and his time, but he would have been consumed by it and then let it break him. So he had to step back to stay strong, and then came back, and now he's doing great things, you know?
Yeah. He got like 300,000 subscribers while he was posting no video, like just off the strength of what he had, off the momentum of the channel, you know?
Yeah, so it wasn't a bad time to step away, I don't think.
It was right after he hit a million. It's like, I guess like, maybe it's like, maybe it was like kind of thing like after you win a championship, you know, you probably rest, and you know, maybe that kind of, but he just made it he just out of nowhere, just out the blue. Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. I don't have any desire to stop right now.
Well, I think it seemed out the blue for us looking in from the outside, but for him it was probably seemed, you know, like the perfect time. Whatever he was going through that was more intense.